team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
And the Lobos line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Lagway. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Lobos are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. It's a short completion to the tight end. Moving right through the contacts. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking downfield. It's Humphreys. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Second down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Cavaliers looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick catch over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia. Touchdown. See if they can convert the point after. Number 15. And there's the point after. The extra point is good. That time the kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Throws it to the right. And he's got it. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Gives it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
To the air, it's Humphreys. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Virginia, 14. New Mexico, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Lobos offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
To throw, it's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Lobos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So denied on back-to-back runs. Now it's 3rd down and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And
he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of a catch, a big gainer. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Scanning the field, it's Humphreys. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Lobos will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And the Cavaliers come to the line in a hurry-up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Ward. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The Cavaliers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, looking deep. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down at the 40. That'll be the first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The pre-snap motion from the offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play.
Touchdown, New Mexico. And they will claim the second half lead. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop it. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Off the play fake on first down. Looking downfield. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks loose at the 45. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Humphreys. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. A lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
With the carry against the runback, he's tackled at the 23-yard line. Second down coming up.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Virginia offense will take over first and 10.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter. Make a nice catch. Pick up.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Virginia. This offense is still clicking. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
New Mexico, 24. Virginia, 21.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Crossing the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The Lobos will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Lobos expecting just to run the clock out here in the final minute. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
They'll try the right here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.